Not using your phone before bed can be a great way to get better rest, to have some more time to do the things you enjoy doing, whether that's productive time or just doing something fun like reading a book or just doing something else that you enjoy instead of being glued on the phone or maybe, doom scrolling and going over the same old stuff time and time again. So, in this video, I want to share a way that I have literally done. I will share the semi-embarrassing photo and tell you why I think this works and give you some tips on how you can get this done. So, let's get going. I'm Adam with the Productivity Academy, and today I want to tell you how you can not use your phone before bed so much, and it really boils down to a couple simple things. So the good news is, if you haven't seen already, this is going to be a short video because there's really only a couple things that you need to do to make this work or to start building the habit. Disclaimer, I want to say up front, you're probably not going to do this perfectly. I haven't, but I keep trying, or I come up with better or different ways, or just try again. And a lot of this is based around habit building. So let's talk about that. How to not use your phone before bed includes building and breaking a habit. So you're trying to break a habit of using your phone before bed. And one of the best ways you can do this is to take it out of your mind, right? And one way to do that is removing it from sight, making it invisible, hard to find. So you can do that by putting it in another room, leaving it in another room, putting it in a drawer, somewhere out of arm's reach, right? So if you're got a nightstand, don't put it on top of the nightstand. If you've got a dresser or something, maybe further away, or you can put it in another room in a drawer, that's even better. Because not only then is it out of sight and less in your mind, it's also going to be harder to get up because you, as silly as it may seem, you're building that barrier where like, I've got to get up and I've got to go into that room and go get it. And like, man, okay, I'll just wait. And if you are the type of person who has a lot of thoughts or you have things you want to look up or write down, most of these are not critical, but it is important to get them out of your brain. So maybe put a notebook and a pen, piece of paper next to your bed. And that way, hey, if you got an idea, a note, a question, write it down. It's off your brain. You can go on. So another thing you want to do here, we've talked about kind of removing it, and I want to share what I did. And we bought a literal basket, and I got this idea from a friend where we didn't have a good place. We still needed our phones to be easily accessible in case of an emergency, but the way our place is set up, it just wasn't that easy. But we got a basket for it, and it's a physical reminder that, oh, that is its only use, and it's out of arm's reach. It's at the entrance to the bedroom, and it's far enough away that and it's a basket, so they're kind of out of sight in the way that they're in the basket, and it's near a charging outlet, so we can charge up stuff if we need to. And so you can see the picture here. Warning, if you dislike messy cables, you're probably going to hate that picture. And more than that, I put a sign up because I stopped doing this. And I was like, this is kind of silly. Like, this is a habit I really want to continue to build. And when I did my quarterly review, I was like, yeah, I've been using my phone before bed more and more often. Like, what can I do? And just putting up that reminder when I walk in, I see that, like, oh, right, okay, well, if it's after 9 o'clock, I need to put my phone in there. And so far, it is working. Will it work forever? Don't know. But the goal is to try stuff and see what sticks. The next thing we want to do is look at what other habits we have that we can kind of glom onto or use, and the term for that being habit stacking. So for me, it's easy. When I go downstairs, I have to go downstairs to go to the bedroom. Then I put my phone in the basket. It's right there. I can't get past it without seeing it. If you have a different setup, you might want to say, when I brush my teeth, my phone goes in, the cabinet, whatever. Or when I do something else, then my phone goes somewhere. So you're building that habit, and whatever that might be for you, that is what you want to do. And if you don't have a habit yet, maybe you could start by setting an alarm. When that alarm goes off, it's time to put your phone somewhere. Just have a set spot that you define ahead of time. So you're not having the goal is to not think about this. It's just boom, that's what happens. Alarm goes off, it goes in that drawer. Alarm goes off, it goes in that room. Whatever that might be, just decide ahead of time. And second note on this, I will say, if you're by yourself, this can be much easier. If you have a partner living with you, you have whatever your living situation is, you may want to discuss this ahead of time because it can be difficult, and hopefully you can get on the same page about that. But if nothing else, just let them know what you're doing, why you're doing it, and that, maybe you'd like their help, or at least, not be wondering what you're doing. So if you have any questions or comments about this, leave it below. I will get back to you. I hope this helps you as far as not using your phone as much or at all before bed. There's so many benefits to this, mental, physical, and this can be great and give you some more time again to do the things you really want to. So hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.